It's a grizzly.
Should we get out of here?
No. We're gonna watch and listen.
Well, hello there. How's everybody doing? Waltus, Denise. Hello there, Val. Hello there, Judy. Welcome to another edition on a Monday. Catherine and Gary, nice to see you all. So what are you up to, Brandon and Blaine?
Oh, just, dancing to the background music, studying Scientology. Some light work.
Interesting. Welcome, everybody. Glad to have you. Let's do a round of applause for everybody. So, what's really interesting is we have, ladies and gentlemen, flying over Utah right now, another balloon.
Another balloon.
It's 40,000 feet up, and it's 50 foot tall, and it's carrying a payload 2 by 2 square. So, and I'm like, knock it out.
No doubt.
I mean, it's got to get to Myrtle Beach first again. It's got to come to South Carolina. That's when us rednecks, we take them down.
Dude, if things flies over Alabama, dude, it'd be like, hold my beer. No, give my beer back.
I know, right?
I mean, like, for real.
For real.
So if they made the announcement the other day that it was flying over Utah.
Hello, Gary.
And it's like NORAD. It already picked that up before it entered the American airspace.
You think radar would have picked it up coming in from wherever it came out?
They did. They sit on
it. Well, of course they did.
What are you sitting on it, man? Blow that sucker out the sky. Don't give it 10 seconds in the United States airspace.
No. Like, I want to know what this payload is.
So I do too. But my question is it Russia or is it China now?
Neither.
North Korea.
I was going to say, I was going to go.
No, if it was Korea, they would have put a payload on it as soon as it went over the United States, dropped something probably. Hey,
no, they're not that stupid.
Oh, Kim Ching Ling Wing Ying Ding, yeah.
He's arrogant. But he ain't that stupid.
If you notice though, when he's actually in actual public, not behind this little curtain, he's like a little shy little boy, like he's about to get his fanny spanked. I'd be bad, but I hide behind my curtain.
Fanny fact.
And to see him go into his little room where he watches TV and all the people clap and cheer for him, it's like, dude, they want to take you out. Hey, Nat, welcome.
1 second, you walk one time without a guard, somebody go prison shank his ass.
So I had a guy tell me once, if you could make these lights go out, you wouldn't be sitting in that chair. You know what I did? I got up and flipped the lights off. Awesome. So there's your chance.
Oh, damn.
Don't ever mess with the grizzly. I'm sorry.
Like, how big a boy are you? Let's go.
You mess with the grizzly, you get the horns or something.
And that's the bull.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, bulls get the horns, but grizzly, you don't get them teeth and claws.
I'm just like, really? You're gonna like whatever. But no, when I saw that and they were talking that they I went to the doctor's today, Catherine, and she is perplexed. They don't have no idea, so they're throwing me a bunch of meds and come back in a week, and they're gonna be like, they don't know. They don't understand what's going on, but that's where I'm at. But
it's when
they see this stuff flying, right? It's like I would knock it out. Why let it fly and transmit?
Dude, it become a personal challenge. Like, okay, let's see, lead it that much. All right, that's good.
Right. And if I was Putin and if I was going to do it, I would put Chinese stuff in it, then drop it.
Dude, why not?
I mean, propaganda war. And they said that when Trump was in office, they flew over the United States all the time. They just never told us. And it's like, what the hell you mean you never told us? We didn't want you all to panic. I'm panicking now.
Dude, I want to know what the hell's flying over us and y'all not shooting this shit down. Hell, I know it could be a dirty bomb on that damn thing they dropped.
Yeah, but if it's That's small of a payload. I mean, what are we going to lose? California?
Hell, a nuclear warhead could be the size of a softball.
Well, of course it could, but I mean, what's the worst that can happen? California falls in the ocean?
Speaking of ocean, did you know? Why'd you laugh? Did you know that rabbits can swim?
Yeah, all mammals can swim, actually.
How did you know that? I did not know rabbits can swim.
All mammals can swim, yeah.
I had to teach combat swimming in the Marine Corps. I can tell you, not all mammals can swim.
Well, okay.
Just throwing that out.
Okay, yeah, well, that's like most of the people in the Navy had to take a swim test.
Like, why did you join the Marine Corps or the Navy and you can't swim?
I never understood that either. It's like, okay, you're going to be on a big-ass boat, big-ass guns are shooting at you, you go down, and you can't swim. You're just going straight to the bottom. Blah, blah, blah,
you know who can swim, though? A grizzly.
A grizzly can swim.
I can swim. Well. I can float.
Yeah, really.
But when I saw this rabbit go to the edge of the pond, and it's a big pond, and it got its feet wet, I'm like, what's it going to do? And it actually looked like an otter swimming. I was like, that's a rabbit. And the guy's like, I've never seen a rabbit swim. I live on the country. And this rabbit got halfway across the pond and was like, oh, hell no, too far, and turned back.
Okay, I got my bath. I'm done.
I mean, sure.
Val says I can sing. So, yeah.
Well,
all you got to do is inflate your lungs and you'll float.
Or eat a lot like I do, and then you can float on the belly.
Or just be as big as a Sasquatch like me.
A rabbit attacked Jimmy Carter in a boat.
I would have shot the heck out of that boat.
I mean,
we mean rabbit stew.
My luck, somebody would shoot a hole in the bottom of the boat.
I got an uncle that would do that. Yep.
Brandon, while we're talking, can you pull up the footage of that space thing that landed on the moon? Have y'all seen this?
Oh my God!
You're talking about the little the thing. Yeah, they just showed it like a couple of blips on the news the other day for it.
No, Catherine, they're just trying to get everything stable. That's what they're trying to do. They're at a loss right now. So, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you've not seen this civilian company that NASA paid to go to the moon, and now it's supposed to be on the moon, laying on its side. If you've not seen this footage, I'm like, you want me to believe this?
Is that the one that was supposed to only last like 12 hours of battery, then it was supposed to die anyway?
I have no idea. Everything's malfunctioning allegedly. And I'm like, I don't even think this is real. I mean, even Star Wars back in the 80s is a lot better graphics than this.
Oh, all right, we're gonna play this video I found. Wait.
Hello, it's Scott Manley here. It has been an extraordinarily exciting and confusing last few days for fans of spaceflight as we watched the culmination of the IM-1 mission from Intuitive Machines carrying the space probe Odysseus to the lunar surface.
We're going to fast forward to when it lands. I bet I could find a... Okay, here we go.
There you go.
Called NDL, the navigation.
That's a simulation. Wait a minute. Let's actually get it landed. There we go.
The same. And your sort of tip over velocity, the maximum speed at which you can be going laterally before it will upset, drops. It actually drops as a square root. So tip.
Okay, that's just too confusing. I'll find us another one. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, I mean, Roger says I was going to mention the moon.
Supposedly,
Catherine says, please don't. And my thing is, when I first saw this, I'm like,
yeah, no doubt.
Really? I'm like, you already tried to pull the wool where I mean, when India alleged landed on the moon, I thought that was funnier than hell. Anyways. Hey, Henry, welcome to the show. Just 55 years later, I think.
Here's a video.
And it shows it flying through space. I'm like, who the hell's filming it? So.
All right. Here is.
Finally, it happened. The Odysseus lunar lander has landed on the moon, but there is a catch. It is sideways. Yes, you heard that right. The lander, which was supposed to make history as the first U.S. and private lunar landing since 1972, ended up tipping over on its side after touching down on a rocky area near the lunar South Pole.
Oh no!
What does it mean for the lander and is it
Get up.
still working? Can it be fixed? In this video, we will answer these questions and more by looking at the latest news and facts from official sources.
Oh, there you go.
We will
Basically, it landed, it fell over, and it's crying.
Oh,
Is
why
what
don't you
I'm
just
getting.
call
But
the Chinese?
the pictures don't look good.
No, it's like,
No.
okay, if it's on the side, have the Chinese get in a little car over there from the dark side of the moon, go flip it back over.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, don't we already have a base on the moon, on the dark
we've
side
had-
of the moon?
Yeah, sure we do. Hell, I think they're already mining shit up there.
I mean,
but they're trying to sell us
Mm.
that they went to the moon. Now, if you show me
Again.
some credible evidence, what I've seen so far, I don't. I'm sorry, I just don't. I don't see it.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of simulations. I
Yeah.
have yet to see some proof.
So
I'm like,
Oh,
come
and
on.
okay, since we're talking about space, what about that satellite that's been in orbit since before satellites were invented?
yeah, the
What is
Black
it, the
Knight
Black-
satellite,
The Black Knight satellite or something
right?
like
Supposed to go
What is
back
that?
to Syrian age or longer.
that? Right.
Nikola Tesla picked up on the frequencies when he was alive. Didn't know what the heck it was. Yeah, that's
Oh,
and
shit.
everybody's calling it space junk. Whatever.
It's
The
not
government
space.
keeps calling it something different every 10 years. So
Oh yeah, of
Right.
course. It's whatever suits their fancy at this time. It's like, okay, we can tell them this now. And they got
Hello,
probably got
Rita.
a whole list of like excuses. Like, okay, well, let's just throw a dart at one. All right, this one is it's part of an asteroid, or
Right.
I don't know. But also, I talked to my Browning rep. I got signed on with Browning trail cams, right?
Right.
I hope he's not watching. And I was like, how have you been? He's like, I've been busy. I've been traveling. I was like, all right. It's like, so what camera I get? And he told me he's sending me the camera that's got an invisible flash. I don't know what that means, but it's
Is
not
that just an
IR.
infrared flash?
No,
I'm
it's not
wondering.
IR, infrared. It's something, I don't know, Browning. I have no idea. I'll figure it out when
Okay.
I get it with the specs.
Right.
And he's like, also, because I put in an order, and he said, also, why don't you order these for the people that you entertain and in
The
your
people that you entertain.
and this is exact words, and your focus group, or what do you want to call them? Like, you talking about Bigfoot hunters and stuff.
hey,
Yeah.
we'll be a focus group. Send me some Browning
So
tram cam.
and he
Yeah.
chuckled. I'm like, dude, I've got some stuff on trail cams right now. We don't know what it is. He got real
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm being serious.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, well, he said, I want you to try this one out. And so I ordered, I think, 8 or 12 cameras. So, yeah, that must have known on the Browning. And no, I did. I signed the paperwork and everything. So I'm really, I was amazed I didn't have a Browning trail cam in my collection. Why? I don't know. So, but
That's right.
so then in June, I can get that camera or a camera, one of my cameras, and put it out there and have people log into it and watch it. But until June, I'm not going to do it. And here's why. It gives the location of the camera, where it's at, and it gives
yeah.
the topical maps,
Can you
like
not
Google
turn that
Maps.
off?
Not till June.
Don't blame me.
So I don't mind, some people knowing, where the cameras are at, but I just don't want people like, damn, that's where he's at. I'm gonna go out there and do my own investigations, right?
Right.
So
Makes sense.
but yeah. Hello, Ann. Welcome.
Hello,
So-
Anne Marie Young.
But it's
Hello.
gonna be interesting. But talking to this guy, it's funny because he's like, yeah, man, all right. I'm like, dude, I mean, you
I
never
mean,
know.
You could be on a Super Bowl commercial. That's what you should have told me.
So the other company, my account manager is out, and this is the one that really wants me really bad. And I don't know what he's doing to get this approved, but he's been working on it. So I left him a message today. He's out of the office. I guess he was sick. And they're like, is this Grizzly? And I'm like, yeah. I was like, how'd you know? They're like, phone number. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
I guess it's
Fair.
tied to my account. So I guess I have an account. So I don't know. But this other company's got some unique trail cams too. But I think as far as I've seen so far, I'm not saying it because of I signed up with them, but it looks like Browning's going to smoke everybody.
You know what you need to do is, and it'll help with content unboxing videos of these.
Yeah,
I think you should do that. That'd be
yeah.
cool. Especially that Browning with the invisible flash. I'm curious.
Yeah, so what I want to do is I want to hook it up out back and wear my night vision goggles and see if I can see the camera and walk in front of it and see if I can pick it up.
Oh, good.
Gotcha.
Just to see what it's using, because I got different types of binoculars and camcorders and all that other stuff. So, oh man, later I have to show you my new flashlight. 3,000 lumens.
Good
lumens.
Lord.
And it's built, it reminds me of the old Maglite.
Oh, wow.
And it's by PowerTech. I signed that company up too. And this flashlight was made for self-defense and to knock out windows out of vehicles.
Nice.
Okay.
So
it probably works so well you could shine it on that crooked spaceship that's up on the moon.
Yeah, right. Welcome, Tracy. So if you don't know about Maglites, you hold them a certain way, people.
Mm-hmm.
And that way, if you ever had to put your arm up, the Maglite protects your forearm. So if somebody's punching you, it breaks their fingers and hands.
Right.
And it shields you like a baton. But anyways, we won't get into this show. But yeah, so it 3,000. And I turned it on in the living room the other night when I got it, and it comes with the car charger too. Turned it on, and I had no lights on living room, and I went blind for like 47 seconds.
Oh God!
I just aimed it at the ceiling, and I was like, "Boo!" I was like, "Ah!"
Nice.
So I have lights that have red lenses on them. So I wish I had the glasses that the military used to have. So you have a double mount each brand on some tree. Actually, Henny, I have up to 4 brands on a tree to test out certain things. However, I think the next go around, I need to group the same brands on the same tree to test some theories.
I'm looking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the schematics for the Browning Dark Ops HD Max with the invisible flash.
Can you show a picture of it?
Yeah. Hang on. I can share my screen.
I've taken stick fighting before, so I know what you mean. Yeah, Eric. Yeah, it's a pretty bad flashlight.
And there it is.
Damn.
There she is.
So I like to know what they use to make it invisible. Why is it called invisible?
That's
but
what
if you look at it, it's not very big, which I like. I like my small cans.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's got a flash rate of 80 feet. And so, and I mean, it's got a flash rate. So what's flash rated? Flash rate up to 80 feet. The trigger speed is adjustable between 0.3 and 0.7 of a second. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's quick.
IR illumination. The infrared illumination is invisible at night. So is it IR then?
That's why I want to test out. I want to get my night vision goggles and see.
It detects up to 80 feet.
Which I have some that detects up to 80, 90 feet, yes.
Yeah.
But if it's actually invisible, that's a game changer.
Oh,
it's called the Illuma Smart Technology. Automatically adjusts the IR flash for the perfect night photos. So IR, I guess. I don't know. That'd be a good one.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd
like to see what you get off of it.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm gonna put it back in that hot area.
Just show us. And if you don't want to show everybody on there, show us off air. But I'd love to see what that thing could do. I'm trying to figure out what technology they're using, or if we just stole it from aliens. Who knows?
Yeah, right. So when I first talked to Browning, he was giving me a spill, before I talked about Bigfoot and cryptids and all other stuff, and when he got real quiet.
Right.
But it was interesting is that, I can't explain what he told me compared to the other trail cameras I have, but it made sense. I was like, yeah, you're right. I don't have that in these other ones. And I cannot, paraphrase or quote him, but I have to use the manuals to check out the specs because every brand's a little different, right?
Right.
So, but I don't know. We got some things we need to work on. I still haven't gone through all the SD cards yet, so that's been a pain.
That's one of them things you just gotta take
muster through. Yes.
Muster through, yeah.
Or hire somebody. It's the only two options: hire somebody to go through it, or do it yourself.
There's a pair for seeing lasers prospecting, says glasses, red glasses. I thought there was something for lasers you can see. Now, I never forget when they came out with the green laser. We thought that was the best thing. I was staying out in Indiana and Kentucky with the green laser. Yeah, and you hit the metal signs up at night, and it pulsates and it star bursts out.
Right.
The reflective signs, and people are like, hitting their brakes. I'm like, damn. Now they got lasers you can start fires with.
Yeah, no doubt.
So yeah,
because that's what we need. Fire lasers.
So it looks like the LBL will be twice in April, and then I'm going to rendezvous with one of our viewers in Ohio to do an investigation at a local park where there's been a lot of activity of cryptids. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Cryptids or crotch goblins?
Both.
It's a park. I didn't know.
So it's going to be interesting. And he's like, dude, we're taking the camper. We ain't staying out in no tent. I'm like, what?
What? Come on.
He's like, yeah, we can lock the doors.
Plus you have your handy lead alarm system.
Yes. We can lock the doors. So
yeah, you can't lock the flaps on the old tent there.
Yeah, you can. I got locks for those. They don't mean anything. Somebody can take a knife to it, but yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say one good little cheap knife. There goes the whole front door.
Right. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Henry. Henry says, for the audio listeners, I have some activities on some property. All summer roars. Deer do not stay in the woods. Hunting season, they're trying to scare us off our kill. I said, damn. You got some hungry ones out there, Henry.
See, that's the ones I want to go investigate.
Wow.
I don't know then. Let me rethink that because they ain't got no food source.
And now they see me like a lollipop or something.
Dude, that's what I think. Me and you both. We'll just be, a quick sucker.
Right. So I did play that one video, I think, last month about that deer hunter that was bow hunting. And he had a pair of antlers with him to call in the bucks like they're fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, he called something in all right, changed his life upside down, and he damn near quit hunting. He hasn't, I don't think he's gone back in the woods since. And this just happened. Yeah. It was on TikTok. I reached out to the guy and asked permission to show the video and stuff. And Bigfoot didn't know what he was because he was in that camo pattern with the loose leaves on it. So when the wind blows, the leaves would flap.
In the ghillie suit.
Damn near a ghillie suit.
Yeah.
So, and when Bigfoot realized what he was, he went from this to an anger mode. And that scared the living. Yeah.
No thanks.
So, I know, right?
I know. It's like my wife always says, I want to see a Bigfoot from a distance. I don't want to see that summit up close where I can smell its breath.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's something. But we hear it all the time with hunters.
Yeah.
People down game and they go to where it should be, and there's all the indications that it's laid down and expired there, and it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Or they see it drop and it comes out of the woods, pick it up, look at you, and take off with it.
Right.
So, and they don't hunt anymore. Everyone ever knew that says that is never hunted again. So, I don't know.
I get mad. Like, don't you take mud deer?
Yeah, they was not very, how would you say, have a sense of humor in the hospital. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I get it.
I try to break. But I tell you one thing, I do got stuff in line now to where something like that happens, messages will go out because my phone was just like off the rails. Henry says, "Don't know honestly. I walked it and rode it. What'd you ride? You rode a Bigfoot or a deer?
I hope you rode a Bigfoot.
But then there's spots that they hear the shots and come. Oh, rode in the area. I got you.
Okay, now I got you. I thought he actually got on one road. One was like,
I was so hoping he rode.
I paid $1 for that,
dude. Hell, I throw an extra $1 on there top of it just to see that.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I'll bring a bucket of chicken.
There he goes. Yeah. Honda 650.
I
guess it's a quad, right?
I guess that's what you call a Bigfoot.
No, 650 would be just a regular motorcycle. It'd be a two-wheel. Yeah.
Okay.
650 cc's engine.
Gotcha.
Cubic centimeters. Yeah, dude, that would be awesome to watch. It's like if somebody did ride one, would they do it like they're riding on one of those fake bulls, just with his hat going, yee-haw.
Have you seen the game that people are playing with bulls?
Wait, what is it now?
Oh my God.
Okay, what's the video on there?
They have people out in the arena and they're sitting at tables.
Oh, they've been doing that for years.
Poker. You're talking about playing poker?
And when the bull comes, you're not supposed to run. You're supposed to sit there, and the bull will take you out. And I'm like, are you all crazy?
That's been going on for quite some time.
Yeah.
Henry says it's a four-wheeler, 18.
Four-wheeler.
Oh, okay, I stand corrected.
One of them side by sides.
But I tell you, I'm like, you could not pay me. And if you move or run, you forfeit the prize.
Yeah. It's only like a couple $100, but still.
Nah.
That ain't worth no $200.
I've seen people 20-something feet up in the air. I've seen people get trampled and run over and stomped on.
Yeah.
Eric says they've been doing that forever. Where have I been?
Dude, I've actually done the bull poker before.
Good Lord.
Of course, I'm from the South. I mean,
I'm from the South.
I'm from the South too. I know what barnyard bingo is, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a break. We stay up all night just to wait.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that was $1,200, $1,500. That was a lot of money when I was younger.
Oh, shoot out, dude.
So, but yeah, people like barnyard bingo. Roger says they did a bit like that on Wink Wank several years ago. Really? No, I'm good. I was like, you could not pay me enough to see that. So that was just crazy.
Just imagine the first one that said, all right, what we going to do here? We're going to play poker out in the middle of all these bulls. They're going to piss them bulls off, and you can't leave the table or you lose the money. I'm like,
that sounds like sound logic to me. Let's do this.
All right. So what is the other game they play where there's 15 to 20 participants in the arena and they put you in a big bubble ball and they turn the bull loose and it's just like, are you crazy?
I'm down.
At least you got a little bit of cushion.
Have you seen, Brandon, can you pull up a video on that where they're playing that? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what these people are thinking, but I mean, anyways, wait, see if he gets a good video.
Well, I think their kids are the ones that started eating Tide Pods. So,
Tide Pods.
I'll never forget when that first came out. I was like, what?
I was like, Darwin was right. Please, please.
Natural attrition.
Eric says, I'm down. I'll do it. Oh, my God.
Right. Let's do this.
Y'all, I have enough trouble now walking with my back and my knees and all messed up from being in the military. I can imagine trying to sit there. I'd be dead like the first round. So,
yeah,
I couldn't move to get out the way anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, a little cowboy poker. Sit at the table. There's the bull.
Look at steam come off that damn thing. Good God.
Look, that guy got trashed.
Dude,
that guy got
he's
trashed.
Still getting trashed.
That guy was the winner. Believe it or not. But yes, there you go. There's a little cowboy poker.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what the other one calls that you're in a ball.
I like the clowns that hide the barrels too to get taken out.
But that's just crazy. I just Roger says, I like seeing the monkey riding a hound at the rodeo.
That is pretty funny.
I don't even know. There it is. Hey,
that's it
ball.
right there.
All you got to type in is rodeo ball.
Watch this, ladies and gentlemen.
Uh-oh. Yeah, watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try this again. Next one. Yeah.
It wants to be stubborn.
There we go. Bull, stop.
The honest threes, and we're short one plate. Except this player has 4 feet and a towel. Let's count it down. Everybody help me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick this.
Yeah!
Take some. Get some.
There you go.
That is classic.
Cowboy.
But you run around in bubbles and let the bull get you.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So I just got a message. I have to take my wife to the ER, gentlemen.
Oh, no. Sorry. All right. Godspeed.
Yep.
Hey, heal it, dude. And I'll make sure Lee knows.
Oh, yeah, let Lee know.
You've already sent us the link, so we'll get this other show on. Thanks, brother.
All right. Be careful, Brandon.
All right, man.
Healing sent, man.
All right. Bye. Man, what is going on with everybody?
I know you yesterday, then Brandon's wife today. Y'all better not be pushing that stuff on me. Come on.
Right. But what in the right mind will make you think to get into a bubble, into an arena with a mad bull and just get plowed?
Yeah, and especially you got a piece of cheap ass Chinese made plastic around you. That bull, even with dull horns, could still pop the damn thing. If he steps on, he's gonna pop it and pop you too. It's like, what are you people thinking?
Do people just get bored in certain parts of the country and think about this stuff?
Dude, it's like you're watching an episode of Florida Man. What's the Florida Man done this time? You know, it's like, God dang.
Yeah, it's crazy. When I first saw that, I was like, this has got to be a joke. And I saw that people do it across the country. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, dude. Even the local rodeo we have here, they had the guys in the balls. They didn't do the poker because the state of Alabama probably wouldn't let them because somebody could be, dead.
I mean, that reminds me of the gladiator days. Let's just get the prisoners and people on death row and put them in the arena.
Yeah, that's what you do. You put a ringer in there and take out the convicts are in the ring. That's a good idea.
Eric says it's like 100 ways to die. I mean, I cannot imagine 1,500, 2,000, 2,500 pound bull or whatever it weighs running at you in full force and hitting you in that little cushy ball or bubble ball.
Yeah. And the thing's mad as hell because they're poking and prodding the damn thing before it comes out to shoot. So it's already been pissed off. Now he's got all this shit around him. He's like, okay, I'm gonna get every one of y'all back.
Penny Van, I probably would disappear just like the tape would. She says, Grizz, what would happen if you went rolling around with those balls out in your forest? I'd probably be missing 411.
No doubt.
So,
yeah, where'd Grizz go? I don't know. He was in a big ball.
But what else are people doing across America for entertainment? I'm like, people, if you all know something else, tell me.
Yeah, please, because I love it because it's like you just get to see how stupid people actually are. It's like, y'all, you're like the old saying your mom used to tell you. Well, if everybody jumped off a bridge, would you jump off? Like, no, unless I was there to jump off the bridge and have fun. But
I jumped off bridges before.
Oh, many times.
There was always deep water, though.
Oh, that's exactly right.
So
very deep water. See, we dropped off of rocks and did rope swings out in the middle of the ponds and all kind of fun stuff. Henry pole dancing is a spectacular sport. That is true, sir.
oh my Lord.
Yeah, you're right though. What else other stupid things are being done? People are doing it we just don't know about yet.
I have no idea. When I saw that, I was like, I cannot imagine. I mean, if you've never been in a car wreck and being jolted, around in a car, even with the seatbelt.
Mm-hmm.
So, but some of those ones I watched, they would go rolling halfway across the arena and the bull kept sudden it.
Oh, yeah.
And they bounce up in the air. So now, Roger, I guess they got tired of chasing and trying to catch grease pigs. They actually did that.
No, they still do that. They still do that. The fair here in Alabama does it every year in October. And what it is, they have a bunch of little kids do it now, but they got these little tiny pigs and they grease them up and they try to catch them. It's funny to watch. It's real funny to watch. But
the funniest one that I saw was the guy out in the country. I have to find that video for everybody. It's an old one. This probably happened 15, 18, probably around that years ago. The guy was out in the country and he was like, "Hey, Bob, do you want to ride that pig?" And he literally says, "Hold my beer."
Oh,
and
God.
He jumps on this pig. The pig weighs 350 plus pounds. I don't know how he holds on, ladies and gentlemen, but he goes down this country road and he's getting it. I'm talking like I'm like riding a horse. And I mean, it must not have been his first time.
I'll go say that ain't his first time. If he rode it that well, he's done learned if I can drink this many beers, I can ride this pig.
I mean, he jumped on that thing.
That's why he said that last
took off.
Hold my beer.
Poor piggy. This thing was huge, Penny.
Huge.
So,
I'd have been cracking up laughing. It's like, dude, really? It's like, please tell me you don't have any kids because I don't want that gene to pass on to somebody else.
Poor Penny says, "Why do humans have to use animals?" So
Penny, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've never thought of doing anything like that myself. Plus, I ain't stupid enough to, hey, let's go see what a wild
people ride ostriches.
Well, yeah, that's stupid too, but
so
ostriches, like, that thing could turn on you in a second. It might like you for a second. You might just, sit on him wrong and make you mad. And he's going to turn around and just peck your head off of that big beak he's got or hit you with one of them big ass shoes.
See, Penny Van says, "My great granddaddy has hogs in VA. They were the size of small cars." I'm telling you, this pig was huge.
Oh, yeah. Well, you think about this too. All right. A pig can turn feral within 2 weeks of being out of domesticated.
I did not know that.
Yeah, 2 weeks. It'll start growing the hairs, it'll start growing the tusk out, everything.
So, you ever did cow tipping?
That I have done, but that's due to multiple levels of alcohol, though.
I tried it once, and I couldn't knock over the cow, and they laughed at me.
I only got one myself. The other ones, I think I fell. I slipped right off the back of the cow, pushing that slid right down. So, yeah, I did it my one time. I said, that was good enough.
Yeah. The cow just looked at me and was like, "Really?"
No, I will tell you a funny cow story, though. We were investigating this one place here in Alabama in Shelby County. This guy has like 400 head of cattle. We had a brand new investigator with us, dude. And we're out in the middle of this field. He's got 300 acres, dude. We're out in the middle of nowhere on this field. And all you see is these little eyeballs everywhere. And so me being a smart ass I am, I was like, he said, "What the hell's that?" I said, "Oh, those are all the demons that are in this field." His eyes got big as shit. And then those cows started coming closer to him. Then he's freaking out because there's cows next to him. I'm laughing the whole time.
No. Unbelievable. Tracy says you can kill a cow that way. I was told. I did not know that. I did not know. They set me up. You ever been snipe hunting?
Yeah, I think everybody's got suckered into that one.
Yeah, I did too. It took me about 10 or 15 minutes to catch on because everybody was laughing that hard. So that was embarrassing too.
Oh yeah, because usually they catch females with that though. At least down here they did.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Well, hey, don't worry. There was a few guys that got trapped into it too, myself included.
People are like, "What is snipe hunting?" You don't want to know, ladies and gentlemen.
I was the same thing. I was like, what the hell is a snipe? Is it a bird? Is it some kind of squirrel, rabbit? What the hell is it?
What do they give you to? What do they give you to use?
A flashlight with almost dead batteries, and took me out in the middle of this damn cattle field, right next to a pond, and they left me. Okay, you can catch them now. I don't even know what I'm catching.
Flashlight, duct tape to my forehead.
Oh, you got the duct tape. I missed out on the duct tape.
A burlap bag.
Oh, damn! They blinded you.
Garbage can.
Oh
with
shit!
The big stick, and you had to run around smashing the garbage can and let it scare them up to catch them.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Yeah, Tracy's like, not. I had men that told me about it before I was old enough. Yeah. So, you're not banging her enough, Grizzly. You got to scare them where they can fly.
You're like, huh?
And you got to holler, snipe, snipe, snipe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we had games out in the country as well.
Oh, yeah, we did too.
So, yeah, you never know. Tracy says I was raised by men. Penny Van's laughing. Oh, Penny, you would not believe the stuff we did as kids. We played war.
Oh yeah,
when we were kids, we played war, arming, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, dude, we'd have dirt clod fights. We'd have BB gun fights. The BB gun fights were cool because you like middle of summer, dude. You put on like every piece of clothes you could put on, put a football helmet on your head, and shoot each other with BB guns. It was great fun. Let me tell you.
Yeah, BB guns back then weren't as powerful as the ones they got today. Yeah, Kyle said I paid big money. Let me tell you something. So I never forget when I first worked at IGA when I was in school, right? I was thinking I was 15. Back then we had to have work permits, and the guy was like, "New boy, it's your turn to go fill up the water fountain."
We do this to young airmen. We tell them to go see the commander and get the keys to the flight line. And then usually within 5 minutes of them getting up there, you get a phone call. Which one of you sorry SOB sent him up here? I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Guess how many bottles I put into it? You know those ones where you go up in the office and get your hot and cold water out of the big jugs?
Yeah.
9 of them. The guy that owned the store came back and he was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm filling up the water fountain." Man, you talking about somebody that came unglued.
Oh, dude, we used to do that. Like another thing we used to do to airmen is tell them to go to special handling. That's the people that handle all the hazardous cargo stuff. And tell them you need a box of dehydrated H2O. That would get me always laughing. Then I did have one stupid airman. I was like, "Hey, go bring me a piece of flight line." This son of a bitch brought me a hunk of concrete from the flight line. I'm like, "Okay, you got me on that one," because I didn't think we've never anybody actually bring one back before.
That's funny. Welcome, Kyle Smith. Sorry about your ankle.
Yeah, buddy.
It's got a stress fracture.
Brother, I can attest with you that I had 4 in my right leg. I had to have 5 different surgeries on it. Plus, I tore every ligament and tendon I had in my foot. And now I got a nice little Frankenstein scar on the side of my right ankle. So hope you feel better, brother.
So Gary just brought a memory back when I was working on counting. So we're sitting at McDonald's, Gary, me and 4 other officers. And dispatch comes across and broadcasts that there is a white male, I ain't gonna name the street, streaking, ringing doorbells. And we were sitting there, we're like, what? And we're like, this has got to be a prank, right? They're just setting us up to run out there on a fake call. So one of the officers called dispatch. They're like, no, we got multiple people calling in that there's a white male aged between 20 and 27 streaking, ringing doorbells and everything. And it started raining. And we're like, what? All right. So we went down there and we talked to everybody and they contested, yes, it's actually happened. And here's another call coming across the radio. So we finally found out. We never did catch him.
Oh, damn.
We found his clothes. But what happened is the people that put this guy up to it was his ex-girlfriend. And when he got undressed, they took off.
Yep. That's a whole new meaning to ding dong. That is a whole new meaning to ding dong ditch.
They left him out in the country. And it's like it's chilly and it's raining with no clothes. And yes, and we found the clothes and they dumped them out of the car.
Oh shit.
Way down the road. So the only thing we knew, he ran through a couple of fields and some cow pasture. We was like, oh, I ain't going after that. And we got on the PA begging for him to come back. He didn't, but they left him.
Yeah, that would be hard to arrest a butt naked man anyway. It's like, oh, I don't want to touch him. Here, just take this shirt and go away. I wouldn't want to do the damn report on that. Found naked jogger.
So,
oh, jeez.
I had one guy. I got called on for a burglar. It was in action. It was actually in Sioux, in this neighborhood, and I was like, "Damn!" I'm like, "Man, that's a different that neighborhood. You have to drive to, right?"
Yeah.
And so I pull in, and I'm out of the car, and this guy walks around the corner of this house. Man, I lit him up with my light, and I had him at gunpoint. I was like, "Dude, you better give me your address right now, or you're going to be hitting the dirt." And he could give me the address, and he took off, and it was him. He was in the process of picking a house, breaking and entering.
Oh,
the dogs ended up coming out. They ended up catching them, but I parked down the street and went in on foot, and my eyes got adjusted to the night vision, and he came around the corner of the house of the woods, and I was like, and we went. It was me, and my lieutenant. We went on and this was when home alarms would go off all the time. Remember those days?
Oh, God.
And we pulled up to this house, and my lieutenant pulls in right behind me. And we look around the house, and the windows on the backside are pushed up. And we're like, damn, is somebody in there? So when we clear a house, what do? One leads, one puts the hand on the shoulders and follows. That way the person leading knows you're behind them. Yeah. Well, we cleared the whole house besides the bottom of the basement, and we're clearing the basement out. And I got my hand on the shoulder. It's pitch black, music blaring. It's like, okay, this is not good. And all of a sudden, this guy goes, "What are you doing?" Dude, I damn near shot the living crap out of this guy. My lieutenant still says to this day, I don't know how you didn't shoot him. It was the homeowner.
Oh, my God. Dude, identify yourself. Jeez.
Yes. Now, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. I pull in my driveway and I see two marked police cars, and I don't see officers. I'm not going in my house.
Nope.
So
y'all let me know when it's clear.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, he did get a lecture. I will say that.
I mean, like,
and it wasn't a very kind lecture either.
Oh, good for you.
So. I'm just glad I never was trigger happy. Welcome, Lorna. Nice to see you. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to check out the store. We got some Bigfoot paraphernalia in there. And keep me posted about Brandon, too.
I definitely will, bro.
I hate to hear that. So,
yeah, hope she's all right.
That just, he didn't say anything about it earlier as anything was going on.
Yeah, it must have just happened because it was like, gotta go.
Right. So, yeah. Godspeed for him and his wife.
Yeah, really,
so
really, man.
And your show's coming up here too, isn't it?
Yeah, hour. I'm sorry.
Okay.
39 minutes.
39 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll call it a wrap. From coast to coast around the world, if you see that balloon up in the air, take it out.
Shoot it.
Right, Blaine.
Drop it.